there are two sides of this karmic story, right? One is fear based. जब हम बोलते हैं कि आपका कर्मा आपके सामने आएगा, आपने मेरे साथ गलत किया, आपको कर्मा बताएगा. When we think karma as some sort of punishment and karma like is a consequence or the retribution, we blame it all on karma. But we understand it as love based. Then there is second side to it, that is love based karma. So karma is a gift that brings lessons for your growth and will continue to bring these lessons until you learn from them. So basically, these are the lessons of life. We as human beings also are on this journey to learn the lessons.
Everyone, I am Jitendra Singh, banker turned entrepreneur and author of the book Pep Hack Mastering the Art of Selling. I welcome you to read my story where I interview authors, speakers, coaches, celebrities, entrepreneurs and more. Today I have with me Miss Rrayna Junejaa. She is a person endowed with natural healing abilities and is still a keen learner on mysteries of universe. She is a successful Astro numerologist and spreading the awareness without any superstitious beliefs. Numerology can help us in finding our life purpose and is a roadmap to our destiny. How we can help with simple remedies and few practical guidance in our personality and can change our life. How manifestation techniques can help us achieve what we want because she believes we are one with universe. The only thing we need is right guidance and spiritual enlightenment. She is old soul with inherent psychic abilities and believes that only thing that exists in our alignment with soul and universe energies. She is also an entrepreneur and co-founder of Dida Sportswear, a big name in Indian sports garment industry. She with her husband Deepak Junejaa have given a new shape to the pocket-friendly and international quality sports garment. But her motto was always to learn more and more about the journey called life. Why are we here? What's the purpose of God's creation with us and how to live a balanced life with what we are aligned with, the universe energies, because that is the only truth and help us to gain control over our thoughts and emotions. Working with big corporates and telling the impact on how the correct company name and right logo can help and grow them better. So let us hear from her. Welcome, Rrayna ji. The platform is open and now over to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Jitendra, for having me here. It's my pleasure. So yes, I believe every person in this universe is endowed with some special gifts. But in daily chores of our life and the race we are in this material world, we forget what we are here for. All the answers lie within us, but we seek happiness, outside. I belong to a family where religious practices and spiritual practices were part of our routine. My mother, if I say in particular, in fact, my whole family, especially my mother, she was a very spiritual person. There is a difference between being religious and being spiritual. So she was more of a spiritual person, and I have seen her journey and how she always used to say, he knows better. सब कुछ उसके हाथ में है, तो आप अपने कर्म करते जाओ and let the things fall into place. Surrender is the key, I'll say. So since childhood, I have experienced certain things like deja vu moments, some intuitions that have proved wrong, some family members who passed away, and I'm visited by their souls. So such things. Gradually, I could understand why such things are happening in our life. Because when you're too young, these things are, tough to understand. But I always knew. I used to tell my mother, we used to go out for trips, and I used to tell my mother, I have already been here. आप आगे जाएंगे तो ये होगा, आगे जाएंगे तो ये होगा. ये चीजें मेरे साथ लाइफ में बहुत हुई हैं. Then yes, stage, I finished my studies. I used to go to buy my college buying books on spirituality, numerology, and astrology. I've spent a lot on that. So this knowledge has helped me a lot. And then I got married. Then responsibilities of life, years of struggle with my husband, bachche and everything. Gradually, things started growing and improving. So I changed many professions, but I always found myself, giving counseling to people and finding answers for myself also and the people around. So the quest was who I am, what is divine power driving us all, and many such questions. So during my college days also, I used to see synchronicities, angel numbers everywhere, and I always used to wonder कि इनका मीनिंग क्या होगा. फिर धीरे धीरे जैसे जैसे टाइम चलता गया, निकलता गया, मैंने बहुत डीप स्टडीज की, बहुत टॉपिक्स कवर किए इस चीज को लेके, और मेरा इंटरेस्ट न्यूमरोलॉजी में और स्पिरिचुअल हीलिंग्स में बहुत ज्यादा हो गया. आई एम अ क्रिस्टल हीलर ऑल्सो, एंड आई ऑलवेज से व्हेन वी से दैट यू हील योर बॉडी विद नेचुरल फूड, सिमिलरली आई टेल एवरीवन टू हील योरसेल्फ, promote your healing with these beautiful stones that come out of the womb of Mother Earth. They have amazing healing powers, healing properties also. So
Right.
yeah, this is about me.
That's really great to hear about you, like what all you are doing. That's really wonderful. So if I talk about how your past life has affected the person you wanted to be in your life and what you are.
So yes, this is a very interesting question to ask. So I have enough talked about my past, no Jitendra, how my past life was and where am I today.
Sure, but the question is, like, when you were growing, actually you would be having certain thoughts that what you want to be in your life, what career choices you had that point in time.
Yeah, this is what I have told you, that I was always in that quest of, who we are as a person. And you can ask me about my passions right now, no?
हाँ, मतलब बचपन में जो थॉट्स थे वो यही थे कि you want to be a healer, astrologer, numerologist.
Yes. So I'll begin from here. So this journey as a whole, you can't, for a person like me, you cannot specify something particular as a passion. So yeah, as a passion, I can say learning new modalities, meeting new people, learning from their experience and adding value to your life. This has always fascinated me. In particular, if you ask me, since childhood, I am a passionate collector of stones and crystals, and that give me amazing calmness. So I have crystals as old as 25 years, maybe more, and spending my time alone with myself, getting to know more about life, fills my heart with real joy. And at last, जो आपको inner happiness दे, वही शायद, या जो चीजें आपकी लाइफ में वैल्यू ऐड करें. So this is what I call it as passion. So when I am researching every day, like for past many years, and I still say, wow, in my past, I was a very, naive person who was there, who had some intuitions and the spiritual abilities. But yes, I couldn't recognize that when I was too young for it. Maybe gradually, but मेरे आसपास का environment, spiritual environment इतना strong था कि वो चीजें धीरे 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 आपकी रूटीन का पार्ट बन जाती हैं, right?
Okay.
This is how I started.
Came automatic to you.
है ना?
Right. That's
Sorry?
great. Like that came automatic way to your
That
life.
came automatic. Then gradually, with struggles in life, then gradually, as the time passed, as you become mature, as you learn new things, as you see people around, the sufferings around, then there are certain questions that suddenly start rising, और आप फिर उसको अपने पास से कनेक्ट करते हो कि जितना भी आपने स्पिरिचुअलिटी के बारे में अपने घर के एनवायरनमेंट से सीखा, और जो आपके अपने एक्सपीरियंसेस हैं, उनको कलेक्ट करके एज अ पर्सन, हाउ हैव यू ग्रोन, वेयर फार, how far you have come. So this is where I am today. This is, all the experience combined together and my learnings.
So when you were growing, you had curiosity around all these topics that made you
always
learn all these things. Wonderful.
Yes.
So now if I talk about things you are passionate about in your life, what are those things?
So see, you can't limit the word passion to few words. With every stage of life, you grow, your passions change, but we have to, for everyone, I'll say, because people come to me and they ask, we don't know who we are and what are our exact passions. So for them also, I'll tell कि whatever gives you, joy, inner joy. आप रात को उस काम को करने के बाद, आप रात को आराम से सो पाते हो, जिस काम को करने के बाद आपको बहुत खुशी मिलती है, that should be your passion and that is your passion. So few days back only, I also work on, women empowerment, because this is the area we are as a country we are weak on. हमें इस चीज पे as a whole बहुत work करना है. So a lady came to me and she was clueless. Around the family she had no support and she wanted me to find out for her कि उसे life में क्या करना है, उसका क्या passion है. So while I was guiding her, readings में मुझे लगा through my intuition and my tarot readings, it came to me कि यार कुछ dance practices, कुछ ऐसा करो, शायद आपको अपने life के mess में आपको कुछ relief मिले. And she was like, wow, yes ma'am, I used to dance a lot during my college days. I used to participate in such events and I used to get so many prizes for that. तो भाई निकालो उसे बाहर. This is your passion, find out. And yesterday only she called up and told me कि ma'am, I have started my dance classes and I'm very happy about it. This is my solace. This is the thing that was maybe missing in my life, and she found it as a career also. So this should be your passion. For me, if you ask, my passion, is to spread this awareness about religion and spirituality, to make spirituality simple. If somebody comes to you already in a messy state, in a stage where the person is not able to understand life and where he or she has to go, then I'll say I'm passionate about spreading to make spirituality simpler. Everyone should understand कि हम ये भटकाओ फाई नहीं करेंगे, चारा डाल के आओ, ये डाल के आओ, वो खिला के आओ, वो करके आओ, because this should be a part of our daily karma, right? हम इस चीज को लेके आई एम वेरी क्लियर कि अपने आप को पहचानो. अगर आपका माइंड बॉडी इज अलाइंड विद द स्पिरिचुअल पावर्स, देयर इज नथिंग दैट कैन स्टॉप यू एंड नथिंग दैट कैन hinder your growth.
Correct. There are various aspects related to spirituality and whatever practices you follow. So if you stick to that, you follow a right path. Understanding right path is really important. That
very
you can
important.
get help from other people who are expert in the domain. And once you start following that, things automatically come into right place, right time.
Right. Divine timing is very important, but still, under some, professional guidance, you can get on the right path.
Correct. That's really a wonderful thing. If I talk about your work and experiences, like what all you are doing, how you started your career, what has been your journey throughout. So please share details about that as well.
Yes. So after, completing my formal education, I come from a family very conservative, and there was time when, कि girls के लिए थोड़े से, being from a small city, girls के लिए थोड़ी सी restrictions हमेशा रहती हैं. तो I couldn't follow my passions in a very, wholehearted way, very openly. Then I got married. I tried my hands on many things. Again, I got married in a very, conservative setup, but my strength was my husband. He let me, explore on everything I wanted. I owe my life to him. So, हम लोगों का family business है with my husband. I was there thoroughly with him in all ups and downs. But कुछ भी होता था, घूम फिर के मेरा पर्पस होता था काउंसलिंग, अगेन टू दो स्पिरिचुअल हीलिंग्स, न्यूमरोलॉजी, एस्ट्रोलॉजी. जितना भी टाइम मिलता था मुझे लगता था कि मेरी हॉबी कह सकते हैं, मेरा पैशन कह सकते हैं, मेरा हमेशा ध्यान वहीं पे जाता था. आई ट्राइड माई हैंड ऑन टीचिंग्स ऑल्सो. देन देयर वाज फैमिली रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी. आई हैड किड्स फॉर फ्यू इयर्स. माई डिवोशन टू माई किड्स was very important. और बट ठीक है, मैंने काम से ब्रेक लिया. उसके साथ साथ मेरी स्पिरिचुअल प्रैक्टिसेस और जितनी भी मेरी ये जर्नी थी वो साथ साथ चलती रही. आई मेट मैनी मेंटर्स, नॉट ओनली इन इंडिया, अब्रॉड ऑल्सो. द बेस्ट ऑफ मेंटर्स आई वॉज ब्लेस्ड विद, एंड दिस इज हाउ one of my mentors one day told me, जब मैंने 5 साल पहले अपनी प्रैक्टिस स्टार्ट की, she told me कि I get guidance from you. Why are you, holding everything inside you when you have so much to share to the world, so much joy and healings you can spread to the world. तो रायना, आप ये सब क्या साथ लेके जाओगे? No, this is how you have to, begin your journey. So that day was a turning point in my life, and I compiled all my, knowledge that I gained over the years, and some things were, blessings of the God also. And this is how I started my journey. And I am glad that I can help people out, and my followers are really, really getting benefits from the healing practices. So yeah, this is all about
Great.
my
Like you
journey.
have been helping many people around, and also you rightly pointed out, your teacher rightly pointed out that these things not everyone people get in their life, like spirituality, guidance from the universe. That very few people got that the power, or maybe the skills, you can say, to heal others. Very rare with
And
rare
yeah,
people.
and I will point it out that everyone is endowed with some or other, spiritual ability. Only that in this, in this race, in the material world, we don't get to, find out who we really are. If we understand this thing, हमें अपने बारे में सेल्फ अवेयरनेस लाना बहुत जरूरी है. ये हमारी ग्रोथ का सबसे बड़ा टूल है, टिप है, टू नो योरसेल्फ.
Right. So that's really wonderful. If I talk about your vision, mission, and goal in life for next 5 to 10 years from now, what that would be?
I am on a right path, Jitendra, if I say I'll continue with the same journey for the rest of my life. I don't have, very high goals. Whatever I'm doing, I'm very happy about it, and I still will continue for the rest of my life, helping humanity, getting the light and spreading this light around, spreading the awareness around.
Right. So that's really wonderful that you are on a mission of helping
Yes.
people understand their life purpose and the meaning of life further, and implementing all those techniques, tools available to us in a right way.
Yeah. Learn how to deal with your emotions, live a joyful life, and understand that we are the part of divine in this physical body. So,
Great.
if I say people come to me with a heavy heart, to find solace, to find the right path. So, I try my best to show them light, and the satisfaction I get, serving the people, and I pray to Almighty to shower this light always on me.
Wonderful. That's really a wonderful purpose of life you have derived, and you are helping people. I really appreciate that. So, if I talk about the most important life lessons you have learned in your life, maybe from your personal journey or from professional journey, what are those things?
So I always will tell people from my experience the things I have wasted my energy on. Listen to your inner voice. Your inner voice tell you everything and very correctly. Don't waste your energy on people who are never gonna stand for you. Instead, invest that energy on your growth and doing what gives you peace and happiness to your soul. Because at the end, the only thing that will matter is, how beautiful your life was and how beautiful your journey was. हम जब बूढ़े हो जाएंगे, हम जब रिटायर होंगे, तो हम अपना पास्ट याद करके हमें खुशी मिलनी चाहिए. वी शुडंट लाइफ के एंड डेज में ये फीलिंग नहीं आनी चाहिए कि लाइफ में बहुत कुछ था जो हम कर सकते थे, जो हम नहीं कर पाए. एंड हाउ मेनी लाइव्स यू टच्ड, हाउ डिड यू हेल्प एंड ट्राई टू ब्रिंग जॉय इन एनीवन्स लाइफ. So you have this one life. How do you want to spend it? Apologizing, regretting, questioning, hating yourself because people don't approve of it? No. Or running after people who don't see you or who don't really want to see you. So be brave, believe in yourself, do what feels good, take risk and make yourself proud.
Correct. Working on your strength is really important, because you have certain positive strength as well as you have certain negative traits as well. So ignoring negative traits or maybe working on improving them, that is one aspect. And the most important thing is the positive qualities you have. You must nourish them. You must work on them to make you more stronger. And most importantly, watching your thoughts is really important, because what you think around you, your body, your mind, your work, environment, people, so that creates a huge impact on you. So if you take all these things, all these thoughts in a positive way, it can create magic in your life.
Yes.
Right. So if I talk about the karma, the theory of karma, what exactly is that and how it impacts our present and future?
So Jitendra, there are two sides of this karmic story. राइट, वन इज फियर बेस्ड। जब हम बोलते हैं कि आपका कर्मा आपके सामने आएगा, आपने मेरे साथ गलत किया, आपको कर्मा बताएगा। व्हेन वी थिंक कर्मा इज सम सॉर्ट ऑफ पनिशमेंट एंड कर्मा लाइक इज अ कॉन्सिक्वेंस और द रेट्रीब्यूशन, वी ब्लेम इट ऑल ऑन कर्मा, but we understand it as love based. Then there is second side to it, that is love based karma. So karma is a gift that brings lessons for your growth and will continue to bring these lessons until you learn from them. So basically these are the lessons of life. We as human beings also are on this journey to learn the lessons. हमारा इस अर्थ पे जो लाइफ है वो बहुत छोटा सा है, एट लास्ट हमारी जर्नी कहीं और है. We are here in soul contracts to learn our lessons and to evolve at a higher realm. So for us to grow in spirit, it is we who must change, not the people, place or thing around us. And yes, be humble, be kind, do service without expectations, of getting the reward back, because this will not add up to your positive karmas.
Right. So you rightly pointed out karma is what we do in our life, and that can create both positive impact as well as negative impact. So it's up to us what we do, how we do, what we feel, how we feel, and what our thoughts are. So similarly, we cannot leave things on karma. We should start focusing on creating a positive impact on our life as well as people around us.
People around us.
Positive karma automatic once we start.
Yeah. And one more thing I'll try to point out. I do numerology consultations. People come to me and they tell me clearly, मैम रेमेडीज बताइए, मैम रेमेडीज बताइए, हमें किसी ने ये बोला था कि गाय को चारा खिलाना है, सिर्फ इस दिन खिलाना है, आप तो बोल रहे हो कि हर रोज खिलाओ, उन्होंने हमें बताया था इस दिन खिलाओ. अगर आप इस भाव के साथ किसी एनिमल की, किसी भी ह्यूमैनिटी में किसी की भी सेवा करने, अगर आप इस भाव के साथ जा रहे हैं कि इट विल गिव अस बेनिफिट, नो, ये आप अपना कार्मिक बैगेज को और हैवी कर रहे हैं शायद. राइट. सो माय पर्पस इज टू लेट एवरीवन अंडरस्टैंड कि आपने जो भी काम करना है उसे मन से करना है. किसी भी सर्विस में आप जाते हैं, डू इट विदाउट एक्सपेक्टिंग द रिटर्न. ओनली देन यू विल बी कलेक्टिंग a positive karma for you.
Correct. So whatever you are doing, you should do it with full heart and soul, not with the purpose of doing it. So that is one
doing
important
it and
thing.
getting something back.
Expectation.
No. leave it to the universe. Surrender to the universe. That is the only thing. आप आपके मन में जो इच्छा है उसे पॉजिटिव पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से करते चले. And surrender and faith, these are the two things that will help you grow in your life.
Right. Very important, because what happens is whatever we do, we think, we seek, and we expect immediate results.
Yeah.
Correct. So which should not be the purpose. Actually, the purpose should be on creating a process for ourselves. Like if we want to help people around us, it should be a process that we are going for it regular basis. We are doing it, not for expecting that it will help us creating a good karma or something like that. If we are into social service, we should be into social service with full heart, body, mind, everything.
Soul, yeah.
Yes, right. So like you rightly pointed out, if we talk about this further, once we are aware of our karma, what karma is, how we can create or make it more effective, so how we can live more consciously, more better way.
So if we talk about conscious living is all about taking control of your life and living in a mindful state. How? I'll just give few pointers on it. So, be careful of your time. Be self-aware. Love yourself also. Self-love is not selfish. Self-love is, getting to know who you are and getting to know how you can, improve your quality of life also, because you are born as individual and will go back as an individual only. Choose your positive values. Accept yourself wholeheartedly. Focus on being intentional. Try mindful living. Focus on gratitude and connect with your subconscious. These are, living consciously is a very big topic, but with these few pointers, you can, uplift your life and have a happy, joyous and a very peaceful life.
Right. So being more conscious about whatever you are doing will make you more conscious about your life. and
Yeah.
that can create more impactful meaning to your life. Whatever you are doing,
Yeah.
whatever you are expecting what from yourself, from others, that will help you understand everything in an easy and understandable manner. Not only it will ease it out for you, but it will ease it out for overall perspective also. So I think most importantly, we should think and see things in a very basic way, and we should start following everything in a easy and basic way. We complicate ourselves most often.
Yes. Most of the time.
So how can we make these things easy?
So, living consciously, and by getting into some healing practices, meditation, it is very important, to meditate. And for some people, meditation becomes tough because you cannot sit with, closed eyes, and lots of ideas,
Thoughts.
lots of thoughts will cross your mind. So, it is a science, and I think under some guidance, you can achieve it.
And what happens is when we start practicing meditation initially, we have all thoughts, positive, negative, and could be weird also sometimes. Once we
Yes.
are through with the process and we start practicing it more often, so we can see the filtration of thoughts automatically. The first thing is weird thoughts, negative thoughts would start to decrease. Then
Yes.
gradually you see that other thoughts are also kind of making them positive in a way that can impact positive way in your life. So
Hmm.
then gradually the impact is much higher. And
Much higher, and gradually you'll be able to master these things. And then
yes,
again, I'll tell you, there are many healing practices I tell my followers to do. Again, one more thing I'll tell you about, कि आपको कभी भी guidance की जरूरत होती है, you will notice, if you pray from your heart. With me it happens with many people around who come and give me this testimonial that yes, I got a divine message, those synchronicities. If you are seeing continuously angel numbers around you, you get up one day and there is a question in your mind that is haunting you, maybe in form of some vivid dreams. You'll get to know the answers अगर आप उसे पेन डाउन करें. जर्नलिंग एक्सरसाइजेज आई टेल माय क्लाइंट्स टू डू. मेडिटेशन नहीं कर पा रहे हैं तो आप जर्नलिंग कीजिए. इफ यू पेन डाउन योर थॉट्स, डूज एंड डोंट्स, एक डायरी बनाइए. एवरी डे स्टार्ट राइटिंग इनटू दैट. दैट विल गिव, दैट विल अलाइन यू विद योर लाइफ पर्पस. आपकी लाइफ में धीरे धीरे क्लैरिटी आनी शुरू हो जाएगी. एंजल नंबर्स आप बहुत ज्यादा देख पाते हैं. कहीं भी आप बाहर जाते हैं, आपको सीरीज ऑफ नंबर्स 111, 44, 4444, 555. So it all has meanings, and believe me, these things are real. These are the signs from the divine that yes, divine help is all around us.
right.
You just need one connection.
You rightly pointed out divine energies are all around us. We are kind of ignorant about it. So if we start seeing things in positive way, definitely everything around us we see start to fall in place and everything would be positive. So that's really wonderful to hear all about karmas, how it can help us to understand life in a better way and how we can live more consciously and see things more conscious way so that we can create positivity in our life as well as positivity around. So now coming back to you again, if I talk about you as a person, are you an introvert or an extrovert while meeting people or your audiences, and what do you think the plus or minus of the same is?
See, I am an extrovert for sure because people look up to me in their messy situation. They come for the help, so I can't hold back myself. But yeah, yes, I am an extrovert person, and I'll tell everyone also. See, being extrovert and introvert, that comes from within. This is given by us to God, so you cannot change much to it. But still, I'll convey this message to everyone who is listening: not to hold back yourself, not to hold back your emotions, because that will somehow impact your soul's journey as well as your physical body also. If your physical body is not in a good state, that will automatically impact your mental health also, and the overall soul alignment and your growth gets hampered.
Correct. So it's really important to work on yourself.
Yeah.
Right. So if I talk about your support, how you get the support in your life, who were the people supported you the most?
So, as I told you, I'm born in a conservative family, then again married to the same conservative and conventional family setup. But my strongest pillar is my better half, who always told that little naive girl to be very strong, follow your passions, जो करना है life में करो. मतलब he has always stood beside me as my strongest supporter, and I'm blessed to have such kind, because if your family is supportive, Jitendra, you can do anything in your life.
Yes.
Then my two daughters, who are my strongest supporters, who know how to take care of them if I'm not around. So yeah, my two strengths, my siblings, they also support me a lot. My friends, I'm blessed with a bunch of beautiful people who are always there for me.
Great, wonderful. So now, if I talk about motivation and inspiration in your life, we always need motivation and inspiration. So what are the ways you get your motivation and inspiration?
So first thing, you have to be, really present, be very mindful. जैसे अभी हमने conscious living की बात की, तो आपको motivation लाइफ में कहीं से भी आ सकती है. आप पार्क में बैठे हैं, दो बच्चे खेल रहे हैं, उनके ही किसी इंसिडेंट से आप शायद लाइफ में कोई इंस्पिरेशन या मोटिवेशन ले सकते हैं. सो ये आपके आउटलुक पे बहुत डिपेंड करता है. आई विल नॉट नेम अ पर्टिकुलर कि हाँ ये मेरे आइडल हैं, मैं इनसे इंस्पिरेशन लेती हूँ. ऑफ कोर्स आई ओ माई लाइफ टू माई मेंटर्स. देन अगर आप पूछ ही रहे हैं इंस्पिरेशन, तो माय हस्बैंड मिस्टर दीपक जुनेजा, ही इज द वन पर्सन हु आई हैव सीन ग्रोइंग इन ऑल वेज, पर्सनली, प्रोफेशनली, स्पिरिचुअली. लाइफ में बहुत डिफिकल्ट सिचुएशंस आई हैं, बट द वे ही हैज फॉट देम बैक इज अ लिविंग एग्जांपल. ही हिमसेल्फ समटाइम्स इन अ मेसी सिचुएशंस, हैंडलिंग एन एम्पायर. ही हैड अ हार्ट इशू आल्सो, हार्ट अटैक आल्सो ड्यूरिंग द कोविड. उसके बाद भी जिस लेवल पे उन्होंने अपने आप को स्टैंड किया है, अपने बिजनेस को स्टैंड किया है, स्पिरिचुअली अवेकनिंग इतनी आई है. सो दैट इज समथिंग टू गेट इंस्पिरेशन फ्रॉम.
Right, that's really wonderful. If you are around with people who are kind of motivated and inspired in their life and doing great also, that again is kind of a motivation and inspiration. And also
Yes.
there are so many ways you rightly pointed out that you can get inspiration or motivation from. That's really important. We always miss on some of those events, but actually that can help us.
Yes.
Great.
So
Right.
the thing is to be mindful, to be conscious
Mindful, to be
about
conscious.
what's happening around us.
Yes, that is important. So if I talk about your take on success, what do you think about success? What exactly success is to you?
If I say success, success is not just about what you accomplish in your life. So it's about what you do to inspire others, and if whatever you are doing is giving you satisfaction or not. So you don't need an eye to achieve success, you need a vision also. So I'll call myself successful only when people, and if anyone, I could touch their life and they call me and they message me that now they are at a better space. So only then I'll call myself successful.
Right. And success has different meaning to everybody, but
Everybody, yes.
you've chosen a path where you are impacting life of others, where you are helping, supporting them to create their life better or maybe finding their life purpose. So definitely your thought and energies would be around that. If you help them and you get better results for their life, that creates success to you. Right. So moving on to the next one. So if I ask you any message, any advice you would like to share with our viewers and listeners, what are those things you would like to share today?
So I would like, from my experience, I would like to tell, wherever you're stuck in life, take help, go for spiritual healings. छोटी छोटी रेमेडीज हैं, छोटे छोटे टिप्स हैं जिनको फॉलो करके आपको शायद स्ट्रेंथ मिल जाता है टू मूव फर्दर इन योर लाइफ. सो यू कैन डू दैट, बट डोंट फॉल इनटू एनी सॉर्ट ऑफ सुपरस्टिशियस बिलीफ. डू द थिंग्स दैट मेक सेंस टू यू, राइट? फॉलो एस्ट्रोलॉजी, फॉलो न्यूमरोलॉजी, व्हाटएवर. डू द थिंग्स दैट मेक सेंस टू यू. डोंट blindly follow into these things. Just follow your heart also. And then again, I would like to convey, don't force anything in life. Conversations, relations, love, attention. Life is not supposed to be fair. We are supposed to, learn to live with it. Nobody is thinking about you. Everyone is thinking about themselves. This is a hard fact of life. Find out who you are. Be that person. That's what your soul was put on this earth for. And find that truth, live that truth, and everything else will follow. This is the message I would like to, convey to everyone around.
Right, and that is really meaningful message. And if we work around this, then we can create our life more meaningful. And also, if we are very clear about ourselves, our thoughts, our values, vision, everything, then only we would be able to help others better. So first,
Right.
we should help ourselves. We should be, we can say, spiritually or mentally or physically aligned with the things. Once we are through, then we can start helping others as well, because that is also
Yes.
the purpose of life, helping and supporting others. So that is
Right.
equally
So,
important.
yes. So, knowing yourself, be self aware, know yourself, take help of some mentor who can guide you in a better direction, who can help you discover yourself is very important.
Right, and finding a right mentor, guru is equally important because
Very important.
they help you to find purpose of your life, and whatever you do, they help create that process easy also, because if you
Yes.
do everything yourself, possibly you can do everything yourself, but it may take time, and possibly sometimes you may get into a wrong path also, or maybe a longer one. But if you have
Yes.
right mentor, they can shorten the journey as well as they can guide you throughout the process.
Right, because everyone's journey is different. We cannot give the same. Everyone has, as a child, we also were like कि सबको हर सब्जेक्ट समझ नहीं आता, सबका क्वेश्चन अलग है. सेम सब्जेक्ट है, सबकी ग्रास्प अलग है, सबका सब्जेक्टिविटी हम यहाँ बात कर सकते हैं. तो सिमिलरली फाइंडिंग अ मेंटर हु कैन guide you in your situation, it is very important.
Right, that is really important. Correct. So I must say the insights you have shared about everything, the purpose of life, what is our role in this world, and what karma exactly is. How can we understand it in a better way so that we can start working on our life to make it better and live consciously? That would be the purpose of life. So all the things you have shared today, your journey as well, was really amazing, really inspiring and interesting also. And I think I should call you again. Maybe we can talk about some other topic in detail. Looking forward to hear
Yes,
more from you soon again.
always there. Thank you so much, Jitendra.
Thank you, and I really appreciate the conversation. And also, I will share
Thank you.
your social media link so that people can be in touch with you, take your help and guidance. So, guys,
Thank you
don't
so
forget to check that out too. Thank you so very much, everyone, for watching and listening. I hope you all must have gathered a lot of information and enjoyed watching it. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Have a good time. Thank you, and bye bye.